Hello and welcome, this is G2 Your Face, and I'll be talking about game number 2 between MaDFroG and Naama. MaDFroG is spawning as the Zerg player on the upper right hand corner, and Naama is spawning as the blue Terran player at the lower left hand corner. The map is Steppes of War, and right now we see two simultaneous extractors going up doing the double extractor trick. We'll be able to have him at 12 supply for just a moment, and this overlord is flying very slowly toward the base of Naama. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but McDonald's started this commercial called like Hope or something or other, but they have two versions. One version started like about 3-4 months ago, where they had kids look inside the Happy Meal box and go, "I don't see any hope." It was hilarious, and I think just this week or last week they took that part out of it. So if you look at the commercials on YouTube, there's a couple of versions. It's funny how big corporations make changes to these highly inappropriate commercials. I wonder if there's some guy somewhere, some intern is laughing his head off that he made a corporation look really stupid with the "I don't see any hope." And the spawning pool as well as the barracks is going down at the moment for both players, and MaDFroG trying again to snipe off that SCV as he did last game, but he's actually going to pull off this time and try to hit the other one, and now he might be losing that drone, and he's going to run away just in time, and that SCV should probably repair his buddy, and he is doing so. One refinery already up for Naama, and Naama's going to try to pick off that drone. No, he's not. He's going to run across the map with his SCV, one overlord over here, one overlord over here, while this Zerg player, MaDFroG, has not yet gotten the gas. A lot of people do like to get gas, because gas is very important for that metabolic boost, and he's going right away for the Roach Warren. He doesn't even have the gas, and he finally puts up the extractor. I'm still laughing over that. I don't see any hope commercial from McDonald's. And the factory is going up for Naama at the moment, and this SCV is patrolling the natural expansion, preventing the Zerg player MaDFroG to get the hatchery, and the Queen just about to spawn. Will be able to take a couple of shots at that SCV, and will he be able to take it down? SCV is running to the edge of the creep, and one shot. Ooh, and these Zerglings spawn just in time, and they should be able to take out no problem. In the meantime, Orbital Command has almost finished, and a reactor is going up for the barracks. And there's one Marine hiding behind that barracks and factory combination. There's one overlord over here on the left side near the 9 o'clock position. And a bunker is going to go up behind the reactor. So this is pretty much Baneling's proof right now. And these Zerglings are going to be able to force the retreat. I think he actually picked off a SCV there. Wow. 2 SCV snipes by MaDFroG so far in this game. Couple of roaches on the way for MaDFroG, and a starport is being built near the base of Naama. A lot of players like to do the one barracks, factory, and starport build. It is very versatile, allows you to harass your opponent from multiple units, and we do see one Hellion running across the map. This is going to run into that one roach, but he is faster than one roach, maybe not faster than 2 roach, maybe he is faster than 2 roach. He's going to be inside the base already, and the Queen knows the Hellion is on the way. And a lot of drones are being pumped at the moment, not additional units, and I think it's because he only sees one Hellion, because if you were to have a couple of Hellions, you'd probably send them all together, and the Starcraft music is popping back in once again. It's very weird, this system. One factory, one barracks, one starport, along with a tech lab going up for the starport at the moment. This one Hellion is still very much alive. A couple of overlords hanging out, and the second extractor has recently gone up, and he has, does that look like more than 3? I think he has more than 3 drones over here. Whoops. Yeah, he has 4 drones on the extractor. They're probably by accident. And these roaches are chasing the Hellion around, as one Banshee is currently being produced from the starport. Still no cloak. I think he really doesn't like to use cloak. I think he likes to threaten cloak and force the Zerg player to get the Overseer, which is 100 gas spent. And that could have been spent somewhere else, because Zergs are very gas intensive, and every single gas that you spend is a gas you can't spend on something else. Of course that's true for all races, but more so for Zerg, I think, in my opinion. And these two roaches are trying to pick off that reactor. Won't be able to get it. A couple SCVs do come over to repair. You can fit about 3 SCVs to repair the thingy that is 2 spaces by 2 spaces, which is what the reactor is. And this Banshee is going to chase the roaches back. Evolution Chamber is going up for MaDFroG at the moment, I believe, and the Terran player is going to try to grab his expansion as well, and a second barracks is going up for Naama. 2 barracks, 1 factory, 1 starport at the moment. Metabolic boost finally being upgraded for these Zerglings, although there are not too many Zerglings on the field at the moment. I say at the moment a lot, and I do apologize. I thought this was a Zerg unit. I was thinking, what is that really slow moving Zerg unit? And one Overlord still at the 9 o'clock position, not quite being sacrificed just yet to see what the bill is. I guess he's comfortable and he does know what is going to be coming relatively soon. We do see a Zergling on the side. This will allow him to see at least guess 50% of the time. Will he be able to see these 2 Banshees? That would be super important, and he does see the 2 Banshees coming, so very good placement of that Zergling over there. He will be completely ready for it, as these 2 Banshees won't be able to do too much damage with those 2 Queens on the side. If we take a look at the unit counting station, there is 2 Queens and 4 Roaches, 1 Zergling. Not too many units for the Zerg player, and we do see a couple of more units, offensive units for the Terran, and they're actually pushing in. Doesn't really want to get within range of the Spine Crawler there. Zergling speed still being upgraded, but he doesn't have that many Zerglings. A lot of Zerglings are being spawned at the moment, as well as a Baling's Nest. Medevacs, tanks, and stem pack being researched as well. The armory is down. Maybe we will see a Thor with medevac and double extractor going up for the Zerg player. A lot of stuff happening. I'm completely out of breath. A Spire is going down for MaDFroG, and let's see if there's still 4. Oh, there is still 4 drones here. Damn, man. And we do see these Zerglings running in. We'll be able to try to surround on a couple of Marines. Not the best usage there, but it does force some micro on the part of Naama, and Naama is going to fall back. I think he might be bunkering up, and yes, he is going to start bunkering up. He does have 4 gas as well. Both players on 4 gas. If we take a look at the income tab, both players almost identical. Slight differentials in the gas because he does have that extra worker on the gas. I don't think it's actually helping too much, but it was fluctuating a bit because the SCVs were just getting into position. The Banshees finally going to that control tower, sensing something is up, sensing why, trying to figure out why MaDFroG was ready for the previous drop, and we will see that Banshees coming in. They're thinking of going in. They do take out 1 drone, 2 drone, 3 drone, 4. That sounds like a rap song. 1 drone, 2 drone, 3 drones, 4. And we do see centrifugal hooks being upgrades for the Baling, as well as a couple of mules being spawned. The Thor is on the way. Upgrade for the Marines in the form of the combat shield, as well as a couple of terrorists. This Overlord still hang out on the side. And we do see 1 tank, 2 Banshees, a couple of Marines, a lot of Marines actually, versus some Balings and Roaches, and these Zerglings are working on the side. Rocks perhaps thinking about getting a 3rd expansion, but when we take a look at the army size, both relatively the same, a little bit ahead for Naama, as he was able to harass quite effectively with those Banshees once, I think, out of the 3 times, but he is going to lose the 2 Banshees this time to those Mulisks. Only 1 tank sieged up in the back. I think 1 tank is almost sufficient to scare your opponent into not attacking you. And he's going to put up a sensor tower, as well as get the +1 upgrade, and he actually picked up the Thor, and he might be thinking of dropping the Thor over here. Thor is very slow, but when you combine it with a medevac, he becomes extremely mobile, or at least more mobile, and you can hop over walls and stuff, so he almost makes him like a Reaper. So it's a very fat Reaper. This is what happens when you eat too much McDonald's. A Reaper becomes a Thor. A couple of Zerglings, Roaches, and Balings on the side. That's actually quite a sizable force army, but Naama is slow pushing with bunkers, siege tanks, and this could be troublesome as the sensor tower has recently gone up. We do see they're still working on the side rocks. The creep tumor just got destroyed as he just popped out over there by the Marines. Missile turret going up, and there's 1 Thor marching alongside 2 tanks and a handful of Marines and a couple of medevacs, and he's going to drop this to the side. A scan goes off on the side to see what is going on there, but there's no units. There's a lot of Balings and Zerglings on the side. They're coming in the back, and he's going to be able to take down the 1 tank. No, he's actually not taking down the tank. The Balings are being used on the infantry, and I think he might be able to come out. I'm not sure if he's ahead or behind at this point. He was not able to take out the Thor. There's a lot of Mutalisks, and they're very badly hurt. He really needs to spawn a lot more Zerglings, and that's exactly what he's doing. A couple of Marines being produced. These 2 Hellions coming in. The side trying to do some harass. We'll be able to get 3 drone kills. Very nice. These mules still sitting on the side doing nothing. And these overlords moving, I think that was an accident. These marines stemming up will take down one Mutalisk, and the other Mutalisk do get to run away. These Zerglings will prevent the Thor from moving up too much, as there's 1-0 upgrade for the Terran player and 0-0 upgrade, and these Zerglings are trying to catch him out of position, going to run inside. Zerglings running inside will be able to surround that siege tank and the marines. 2 investors currently being produced, and wow, the 2 more Mutalisks going down. Not too much damage for Naama. And Naama is gonna push here with 1 tank and a Thor, and I think he's gonna try to end it here. The Zerg player, MaDFroG, doesn't have too much. He has a lot of Mutalisks, but Mutalisks aren't too great against the Marines and the Thor. And I don't think he... Oh, this one Queen is trying to defend, but it's, I think, out of position. Might be too little too late, and there's not that much left. There, if you look at the army count, almost double for a Terran player, and MaDFroG is backing up in his base, hopefully maybe waiting for that fungal growth to pop and trying to get a couple of more Zerglings as well as Roaches to maybe try to catch the Terran player off guard. And he's going to come in from the side. If he fungal growths, he might have a chance. Ooh, don't just die. One infestor just went down by himself. A couple of siege tanks outside, so he's completely surrounded at this point. He really needs to make a stand relatively soon. He's making a lot of Roaches and Zerglings, which is what he needs to do. If he can get a couple of good fungal growths, also might be able to break this contain, but he really does not want to engage inside those tanks. He's actually charging it. Ooh, no. Fungal growth goes off on the Marines and the Medevacs, but I don't think that's going to be too good because he doesn't have that many units to take down the units after he fungal growths. And additional Zerglings being produced at this moment, but MaDFroG does GG. Ooh, very, very intense, fast game. Hope you guys enjoy that. There will be game number 3 coming up. Please stay tuned. If you like what you see, please subscribe and give this a thumbs up at the lower left-hand corner. Thanks for listening. See you guys later.